Let's flip and do it, gamers. Can only stall for so long. Okay. What the fuck are we doing? Got 2 fights to do here. And we got a heist to do. What up, Kamano? Azelf, Latios, Zoro, Hoopa. Hell yeah. I called in a little favor. You're welcome, Noel. Time to fuck up the heist and wipe here. Yes, I am. I do have a bit of concern, though, with our Kecleon. Because our Kecleon does not bait... Damn. So true, Mason. Kecleon does not bait clean moves here. They bait Psychic / Aura Sphere, which I don't love. Yeah. I honestly might... I want to see if I can get some inspiration here. Let's actually go here so I don't reveal my whole shit. Bar for bar. Yeah, our Kecleon is kind of miserable. Tate and Liza, run and bun. Okay, let's pull up. Not enough for squats. Yeah, I didn't wake up today and do exercise. Okay. Hopefully my internet has been weird loading shit lately. It's odd sometimes that like the up speed will be fine, like the stream up will be good, like no drop frames, but down, like running videos just does not want to work. We do love to see that. I just want to see, oh, my own VOD, great, this helps. Okay, I'll wait for these to load in the background for us to give us inspiration. Save points. See, this is what you can't spend all your stuff at once. I'm teaching you like that little marshmallow experiment where they give the kid 2 marshmallows if they wait. You gotta wait for your marshmallows, guys. Yeah, because I know B is a probable bring here. Yeah. Noel waits for their marshmallows. I could ruin your... True. I got too many bees in the oven. Come on, it'll happen at some point. So we're leading both fights with B-Drill. This is determined. This is known. I think planning out the second fight is a lot more straightforward. There you go. I'm just afraid of heist. I'm afraid of feist. See, doing them one at a time too will make sure I get them done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You guys are crazy. You guys have really taken to making me sweat, literally. What a munch. Yeah, but turn 1, B, Oko's, Tapu. Then B will bait in. That shows outspeed Oko. I assume it gets normal Medi. Yeah. We just saw outspeed slow kill. And this is... Yeah, because this would, with the focus sash, I believe, would just show slow kill. Well, I don't know what other exercises I could add that don't involve me, like... I don't mind sit-ups, but I don't have a camera. I would just disappear for sit-ups. Howdy. Expand the variety. This is just going to turn into a workout channel that sometimes plays Pokemon. I feel you. I was going to look in. Yeah. I do want some goddamn inspiration on what we're doing with these fights. Lead in with Lizzie? Why you lead in with Lizzie? Oh, just booming. Interesting. Well, there's their dark type for the pivoting. I need to click off this. Okay. Phantom forcing that guy. Darts. Oh, so does he not do the heist? No, he does do the heist. No. So... I guess that's the fuck thing. I guess these two don't create a perfect pair, right? Yeah, you sometimes bait hyperspace hole. What is his...
Shadow Ball number 4? I would really like to give more flavorful combo number 3.
So why does his bait what it needs to bait? Or is this after... Okay, maybe I should just listen.
Okay. Let's calm down because we really need to focus now. So, here's the situation. This Hoopa has leftovers. We need to steal them. It's really important.
Okay, we understand this, Ian.
Leftovers at will into any choice item that we want.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
To do this, we need to stall Hoopa out of PP completely. So, we need to do a lot of counting today. I'm gonna have to focus up because we're looking at 8 hyperspace hole PP and 20 aura spheres. Okay, balls 20 aura spheres. Okay.
Okay.
Muted the emulator there.
So that's Shadow Ball. Then this guy is always baiting Aura Sphere?
Okay.
Sub.
Aura sphere number 2.
Okay, so we're kind of fucked just because someone didn't make a tutorial. You can figure it out yourself. Yeah. So that does, because I don't think we have a 3 pivot here. I know I guess using a dark type would probably help, but yeah, this is our only dark type available to us. I feel like we're going to be really tight on slots. But think of the views. Most people already know how to use one. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, and here's a Beedrill opener. I'm just trying to get some inspiration of what exactly I should be doing here. Oh, God. Hella loud battle. So do they have Twin Needle? Okay, they go Poison Jab. Then this is always going to be Future Sight? Yeah, okay. So that kills. So Future Sight doesn't happen that turn. It happens the turn after. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. And that baits in Hoopa? Oh, is this is a heist list? Okay, yeah, that's a heist list. So this is less valuable for us. Does Beedrill bait straight in? Because you would show outspeed Oko here. You would show Outspeed Oko here. Yeah, I guess technically Beedrill does. This would be Hyperspace Hole because of money. No. If making a guide to Calc was going to make $1 million, I would do it. But I don't think it'll make $1 million. But I guess we could always kill... If we kill Yuxi, it'll make 5 cents. If we kill Yuxi... not Yuxi, Azelf. If we kill Azelf with U-turn, the problem just becomes the future sight down the road, right? Like we could leech life, then U-turn. And it will happen the... Oh, bruh. Like, because this is the turn... Does the future sight happen? Future sight happens here. Sorry, I keep on jumping back and forth between the two overlays. Do we just not get a text block for the future sight? Damn, wait, is that Galissapod goated or... Wait. Can we do something similar to that? Yeah, see. Man who's never done Tate and Liza fight steals plans for Tate and Liza fights. Really, it's just like there's a lot of moving pieces. And roll compression obviously is hella important, so... Hey, Flash. Yeah. Once we get the plan, it will go to plan. Good lord. The police involved immediately on Title Robots like, yo. Actually could. Galissapod would take this and activate. Well, Night Days, I don't think they survive a crit Night Days. I don't think we got Himtano here. Nah. Yeah. So this, I mean, having baiting Hyperspace Hole would be good. We can go always Psychic there. This guy's always Aura Sphere. I think, like, our only Mon who... Well, we don't want to bring in... Does Peach-Out bring in Hoopa last? I missed a few centimeters to know. Damn. Unfortunate. Okay, no, that's a... Oh, wait, no, that's a killed Latios. I'm just wondering about Switch AI. Or does it just cut out the battle in between there? There's Azelf. There's Hoopa. And that's the end of the battle. So I guess something's cut out in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, which makes me... Well, I guess then we do want to kill Beedrill with this. Yeah. Yeah. But how do we kill these Mons and get them in the right order, per se? Because it's not like we can have anyone who comes back in. Like, if we kill with U-turn... I guess a Sludge Bomb. But I can't imagine we have someone who's, like, exclusively dead to Sludge Bomb. Yeah. Yeah. Because we want to, like, Poison Jab, then kill with U-turn. It's going to Future Sight. I don't think we have an option to lead Boom. TBH. Hey, back to fight 2. Lead, kill with Poison Jab. U-turn on Metagross. Who's gonna... Do people usually like U-turn? It's like Gyarados. But we're baiting EQ, Zen Headbutt, Meteor Mash. Yeah, let's see. I got any Fight Tours? Fight Tua? Yeah, maybe we can get some more info about Fight Tua. Poison Jab, Mega Evolve, Killing makes sense. Okay, and then this is going to be to Metagross. This is going to Mega Evolve. No, it's clicking random move. U-turn makes sense. Hawk Tua fight. Sock Tua. Yeah. After fucking up the Encore thing yesterday, I'm like, we're reviewing VODs here. Yeah, because I know Gyarados is good for this swap here. This is Tough Claws once it Megas, or is it Clear Body once it... Oh, it's still Tough Claws? Yeah. So why would we go into Gyarados here? Doesn't Gyarados just get fucking murked by Zen Headbutt? Do we have a weak Gyarados? We have plus defense Gyarados and they're getting murked by Zen Headbutt. So why, pray tell, does this Gyarados immediately die? Why, pray tell, are we going into Gyarados? I think I started in January. Around that time. Into the immune mod, makes sense. Now is Crocodile someone who's... That's a second in Timmy? Oh, does this guy have Torterra? Oh no, that's just like Super Bowl. This, since I've been here in Australia, so I think it's like 4 or 5 months. And how's B getting back in? Is this guy just risking like 40 crits? Yeah, okay. Maybe this is the line I do not want to take inspiration from. Yeah, this motherfucker is just risking crits everywhere. What the hell is this boy? What is this boy doing? Yeah. It's making you die the pulse crit. Oh, 100%. Yeah. It's fucking owned by it. Yeah, I think the biggest showstopper in this second fight is this Metagross. Yeah. And this Focus Sash... Nah, that's considered... doing a state to back it up is considered Foxpo. Also, I don't even know what you would say. And Focus Sash, they know... Yeah. Focus Sash, it knows about Focus Sash. So, like, this would say Beedrill kills this guy comes in, they eventually die. If Beedrill's in against these two, it would bring in Hoopa first, if I'm not mistaken. And then, I guess it, like, go into a mon that has random move. I just, like, finding a fight that looks clean here, I feel like is going to be really fucking hard. I know this guy can get a lot of work in here too. Mock test feature. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, so you could be like, no, this is definitely not the official one. I just want to like throw this into a simulation and run it. Delmai's always been Shadow Ball. But then if we're like... If Delmai's is the guy we bring... I feel like if we bring Delmai's, we're probably going to have to... We're probably going to sack it. Like, to roll compress. The problem is, too, it's like... We don't... Oh, and they don't even bait what we need them to. The problem is, do any of our normal types bait Hyperspace Hole? Star Raptor, perhaps? Star Raptor, you got any hands here? Always baiting Hyperspace Hold, then Aura Sphere. So at full health, this would always be Hyperspace Hole, which we'd go Hanchy Boy in. Hanchy's always been Aura Sphere. I guess this core of 3... Alright, 90 Night. This core of 3 does stall it out. That's fucked, though. Because this core of 3 stalls it out. Kecleon would be another slot. And then we basically have one other slot to take care of the rest of the fights. Oh, no. Gonna have me draw like every starter ever back to back to back. Ugh. How many sacks for Tate and Liza? Ah, golly. Yeah. I think the thing, though, Sal, that is kind of concerning me looking at this is that our Hoopa, I mean, our Kecleon does not bait guaranteed move from Hoopa. Nor does our Dragapult bait guaranteed move from Hoopa. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? You have up Psychic Terrain? Whoop! Oh my god. Okay, it was a nice stream, everybody. Talk to you later. Did I mention already that I didn't get a lot of sleep last night? Anyways, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so B, kill this guy in 2 turns. Probably go for U-turn. If we choose someone to come in. What if we U-turn into like this guy? Does U-turn into Polt just... Lorb? Is this just darts? Darts. Yeah, it'd be too much. I think it would be uncouth of me. All right, and then after 2 Lorbs, we'd be down to 80, which means we'd still just be baiting Shadow Ball. Oh. Oh, this is much better. Oh, this is so much better. Yeah. So I guess we go move. I guess it's probably like Leech Life, U-turn into Pult with Life Orb. Yeah, I'm going to no Heist Clause because I don't like counting. And then this guy is going to see darts killing. Clicks darts, kills this guy. Brings in this guy who's going to look like another guy. Look like a dude playing another dude. Going to click darts, kill that. Life Orb's going to bring us down to 80%. This is going to bring in Hoopa. Bound Hoopa. And then we're going to go on the Shadow Ball, go into this guy. Aura Sphere, go into this guy. Do all that until it's only clicking Hyperspace Hole. Then when it's only clicking Hyperspace Hole, I guess we click Superpower a bunch of times. A girl playing. You gonna be playing another girl? You're gonna be playing another girl. Yeah, if I didn't hit the haunch, tears. Yeah. Is there any dark types in Shoal Cave? Would have we been able to like ball out on that? Okay. Yeah. That would be playing her. $126 Overquill. It's Overquill. Overquill. I guess Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl's. I never remember Grimmsnarl's type, but so yeah, we would have been bowed if we didn't hit Honchkrow. We would have been bowed out by that. Okay, so let's plan out this fight. Yeah, yeah. I'd imagine like bulky ass Pokemon like that. Pult, Life Orb. B kills Azelf. U turns into. Oh, well, no. We can't quite do that, right? Because Future Sight. When will the Future Sight hit? It'll click at turn 1, then... I hate time travel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess the problem would be, oh, if we could bait, we need to bait like Aura Sphere from Zoroark. Tell me more. How have you made this into your mantra? Seems like a fairly limiting mantra. And we can't stay in. It's not like we could stay in with Beedrill and U-turn on the turn after into a dark type because Beedrill just baits in Hoopa. Yeah. 3 nickels. I have to read another sci-fi book again. I took a little break. What did I... Because I read Red Rising, and I think before that I read Recursion. I was in like a sci-fi... And was that right before that too? I read Kafka on the Shore. I guess Kafka on the Shore really isn't sci-fi. It is like mystical realism. But I need to get back. I feel like a lot of what I've been reading lately is in the realm of the normal. I listened to Bill Gates' autobiography, and like I was 80% of the way through the book, and then Microsoft got founded. It's like all about his childhood. I'm like, bro, this is cool, but I really don't give a shit. Tell me about the computer. Hey, Munchy Munch, thank you for the prime. Any primers in chat? The 8th month of Munch. This calls for a celebration. What if I add it to the... Oh, yeah. The new Mario Kart game soundtrack is fucking crazy, bro. I'm spicing up my playlist a little bit. This is the Munch celebration sub song. Hey! I'm just here so I don't get fined. I thought it was another sub. I can't read. Anyways, the C Diddy. Do we still... there was a Cray Daily emote at some point. Oh, I guess I got rid of C Diddy. That one was... Wait, can I re-enable C Diddy? That one was really fucking funny. It just goes like, wah wah. One moment, please. Okay, where do I do this? God, the Twitch behind the scenes shit of where they say stuff is so confusing. All right. Let's get rid of... I like all of these. We can get rid of the chicken. What's the least used one in here? Yeah, it's probably the chicken or the swamp. We still have the big fat clouds. Oh, those are standard emotes. I need to get rid of an animated one. The murder smoochum. We'll get rid of the murder smoochum. Let me drag that over here. Wait, what is going on? I removed it, and it just disappeared. There we go. We back? We're not back. What do you mean? Do I have to save it? Do I have to like restart stream? It should be there. Wow, 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 wow. Also a banger. Guess it maybe takes a second. God. The song's so fucking good, bro. Yeah, it might take a second, but we should be back craying. Cray and spray and cray. Spray and cray. Damn, they didn't have to go so hard with the Pokemon Coliseum soundtrack, but they did. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah. It's probably, like, max attack, like, attack boosted nature that I bet doesn't bait in Hoopa. Hoopa, Hoopa. So... Future Sight hits after 2 turns. So what turn does Future Sight hit? So it'd be turn Future Sight is used, turn passes, it hits on that 3rd turn. So if this as elf clicks future sight, it would go, we click leech life to bring down the sash, we click U-turn, and then the turn after that is when the future sight would hit. Bum 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 bum. So how would we deal with that? Obviously, we'd want Hanshin to take it. Will this Hoopa trigger swap AI? I guess if it's down to the point where it's just clicking a move that is invalid, it would probably start clicking swap AI. Because, I mean, we could just hard swap into Hanch on Hyperspace Hole. But the problem would be not knowing what turn it gets out of the vortex, right? Also, hearing this fills me with such nostalgia. Just being on my DS, running over to... Wait, why is that showing... Oh, because I'm on a weird screen. Being on my DS, running over to the router to do the trick to duplicate items and Pokemon on the GTS. That shit ruled. I earned my Unk card for that statement. I was looking for Switch AI. Boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, dum. Okay. Does not like the Switch. First, the AI must be only able to use ineffective moves. PB stalling and choice times. There must be an AI's party that is either faster than the player mon and not O-code, or slower than the player's mon and not 2-hit KO'd. And we can't, like, put it to 50% because it has leftovers. And nah, there's no way in the world we'd be able to do that where it's not clicking that shit. Okay. So how do we deal with both future sight and take the kills we want to take? Because we can't wait one more turn to U-turn. We can't lead with this guy because... Can't lead with that guy because they... Why can't we lead with them? Because they'd waste Stealth Rocks. And it's not like we could even go Dragon Gem here to kill with darts. Bum 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 bum. Nah, that doesn't even get there. How do we deal with future sight? Jesus. Someone who knows fake out and baits knockoff. You don't know fake out. Any world where you turn into one, turn one dragon host, killing us on the land force. Not good here. Where does the future sight go? So you turn one, we kill this with Phantom Force turn 2. Oh, we click Phantom Force, and then... Well, wouldn't we take the... If you're in Phantom Force, it fails. But what turn does the future sight happen? Like, if we U-turn it... Oh, kill with darts, and then Phantom Force on the turn after. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Matcha gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, will that extra turn of that fuck us? U-turn. Yeah, there's just a lot of things going on in this fight. So U-turn to get it down the sash. We're faster and we kill with darts. And then the third turn when the Phantom Force happens, or when the thing happens, because we're going to show outspeed Oko, everybody. Correct. We're going to click Phantom Force. Yeah. Yeah, the only problem becomes we're not baiting the moves we want to bait anymore from Hyperspace Hole. Any other way? We're just barely short. I mean, this could be a scale Polt line, perhaps. I guess if it's a crit, we would heal up with the Citrus Berry and be fine. What is this guy doing on this fight? Yeah. Oh, I forgot it's... For some reason, I was like, oh, it's going to be physical drop. Crystal Kaizo build. Yeah. Doesn't that mean, though... Well, okay. Say Hanch comes in. Hanch baits Aura Sphere. We go here. Then it's Shadow Ball. Oh, okay. And then between those two, we can do this, that, right? Yeah. Oh, you're saying like max roll Shadow Ball? Yeah. Maybe it is just like a scale on Polt. We still have 2 hard scales, right? I said we still have 2 hard scales, right? We do. One we need for roleplay, obviously. The other, yeah. Hey, Polt's, that's an Elite 4 scale. Cope. Does it need something for lore for the other fight? And like Muscle Band want to get us there. Muscle Band, Polt. Then Darts doesn't get there even with Max. Okay, never mind. Yeah. That is a problem. There's got to be a way to mitigate this. Maybe one of the sack mons we're gonna bring for the second fight could do this. Yeah. Dark Pulse Zorarg. Yeah, or if there's something that could bait Aura Sphere / Sludge Bomb from this and like key. Yeah. Okay, what are potential mons we're gonna sack in this fight? Hariyama takes nothing from nobody. Hariyama after this Dark Gem is eaten. Is that always a Sludge Bomb bait? That's Sludge Bomb Aura Sphere, which I mean B could totally take. Yeah. Oh, what if it's just Hariyama? Yeah. Is Hariyama finally going to meet their maker? Yeah. So then this would be... We save a scale. So, what is it again? U-turn turn 1. Darts kill turn 2. Shadow Phantom Force turn 3. Hit on turn 4. Would this ever pursuit? If Night Days kills... Even if switching out Pursuit kills, it won't click it, right? If Pursuit can play... Yeah. Okay, so no, if Pursuit can kill the player mon is only if Pursuit at non-switching out damage kills it. So it doesn't know that you're switching out. That makes sense logically. Yeah. So this is turn 1, B, U-turns into Pult. Then turn 2... Pult KOs with darts. Turn 3, Pult clicks Phantom Force, clicks Force. Turn 4, they... Oh, well, I don't need to type this all specifically down. B, U-turn. Pult. Pult does that. Pult KOs Latias. Yeah. Yeah. And then what happens here? Okay, so B's Pult's done. Ba. They're at 80%. This guy comes in, always killing with Night Days. We go into Harry Mama. Hariyama, Citrus. Crit Night Days, always procs to Citrus. Crit Night Days, always procs to Citrus. Non-crit Night Days, this uses up the Dark Gem. Then this is always going to be Sludge Bomb, Slight Overwrapping with Aura Sphere, B still at full health. What is B bait? Hyperspace Hole? Okay, because we can do... I don't know if do we need to heal B back up? I mean, I guess it would be nice to heal B back up, right? I don't know if that's required for the next fight, but yada, yada, yada. That would bring in them. And then for this Hoopa... Because it depends on how much damage B takes if we're baiting, like, right shit. Hyperspace Hull is 8. We've learned from our mistakes playing Emerald Kaizo New Game Plus. We will count PP. Hyperspace hole. And it's the move that's in the first slot has max PP, and that's it. So that's hyperspace hole is 8, and then everything else is not max. If I'm correct. Superpower. Which I don't know how much PP that is. Yeah. Five. But I guess we could give that a Lepa. Or we can give it... You get like Rock Smash. It doesn't learn Rock Smash. Natural Gift. Natural Gift. Oh, I guess it's a ghost type too. Yeah, true. Okay. So... so it's 15 PP for Shadow Ball. $15 Shadow Ball, 20 Aura Sphere, 15, 5, rest of normal, yeah. Uh, 20 A Sphere. Yeah, and then how much sub? 16? Oh, 10. So, what happens here is then, once it's all stalled out, we go roleplay, I assume, over Drain Punch. We click roleplay, we click knock off, and we kill it. Wait. Does Sucker Punch work on struggle? Or we just have to, I guess we got to give it a move that doesn't. Cool. Ice Punch. So, does Kekulon die in this fight? Kekulon probably usually dies in this fight, right? So we go like roleplay Ice Punch. It lives? Okay, so then we want to keep Vega. Not for my line. Good for them. So in 4 fights, hell yeah. So they're going to need roleplay and they're going to need Ice Punch. Cool. Okay. Hell yeah. And we need Kecleon to have no item, correct? No, I believe in this run we sacked Octillery to Wind Straits for a safer line. Stoids. Is Blastoids the Starmie of Pyrotag in this fight? Yeah, we'll get that. Well, we're going to have the busted Urshifu. Not that that matters for that fight. But then Kecleon's going to stall this, is going to steal their shit, is going to play their role, is going to punch this guy, and then we're going to win. Yeah. Cool. How much does Struggle from this guy do? That does a lot of fucking damage. Cool. Oh, yeah, I know about Medical Cham. Okay, zoop. Let's go over the fight 2. Where Psychic Terrain is actually up. If you fuck it up real badly. That is cursed. So... we are going to click Poison Jab and kill Tapu Lele. Shows outspeed Oko here. This is going to be like random move Metagross. Here's a question. So I guess we do need to click... we do need to click Leech Life here to pick up the KO. Well, what's the most damage we'd take from like crit Sludge Bomb? Okay, we'd heal off crit Sludge Bomb. Okay, that was the only concern I had here, is that like B would be too damaged for a fight 2, but B's going to kill with that, and then they're going to bait Hyperspace Hull, which will go in the haunch, and then we can start the pivoting from there. We can start the betting from there. Yeah. So then B's still going to be at full health, so they can't get pursued here. What's this base Metagross's ability? Is this just like Clear Body? It is Clear Body. Okay. Yeah. This is PB. We would U-turn on this, and then... who's the guy? I mean, is this U-turn into Hariyama? Fucking die. Yeah, I assume this is U-turn into Hariyama who dies. Can we kill with Phantom Force after that? Is there ever a world where we want to do that? 88, or I bet we're a little bit short. +174. Hari lives again? That does work. That's crazy. No way, this guy. He keeps getting away with it. But we'd have no Psychic type if we sack Bruxus. Is there anyone worse than Bruxus in this box? Whalern, maybe? I guess we still have the Psychic type in Slowking. This is max attack Bruxus. Who would be ever contenders here? Polch is worse than the Hoopa. Yeah, what does this guy bait in? Hoopa U. Hoopa U, Hoopa me. That's outspeed Oko. That's outspeed. Yeah. Have a look his poop from a butt. Wait a second. This would be investing a scale, though. If we invest this attack scale, this Dragapult just wins the rest of the fight, right? Because Hoopa's going to come in thinking that it's not dead, and we're going to darts it to break the sash and kill it, and then we can just outspeed and kill this. So this could just be like a one-sack line. Yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what we would be saving there, right? Yeah. What's it in game? Yeah, it's like it is an Elite Four scale. How many scales do we get right after that? We don't get anything right away, right? Because we still need to get. We need to wait till we get dive. And it's 4. Like this is a big gain. Now the real Giga Brain thing would be is if there's not going to be anything that like survives this Bates. Now there's nothing that they would survive. Yeah, like it does seem like a pretty damn good investment. Pretty fucking cool investment. They have max speed, max attack. Actually, as high attack as you can have on Pulte. Yeah, I just don't love that we have... Is it likely we will be using a scale for tag? Would we... Is there going to be a situation where we'd want a scale for tag? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, and then once we finish tag, nah, because I'm just thinking of like where's the best investment here. Because honestly, this hard helmet has done a lot of good stuff, and I feel like it'll be missed in our box. The Hariyama that I sacrificed Lizzie for, now we're gonna sacrifice another Bruxus. We're gonna sacrifice someone else for. Yeah. And anyways, we're just gonna hit a good Urshifu nature. They're gonna be the 0 scale goal. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the question is like, is 1 scale worth 2 lives? Yeah. Haunch lives hyperspace variant baits. I'm not hyperspace variant found in 1 sec. No sale line. Hell yeah, Joey. Yeah. Yeah, because then if we just like you turn into a Pokemon who dies and then has this guy finish off the fight. Oh, that is so out of date. Yeah. Yeah, I think like there's nothing that I think we could safely get out of there. I can show you the 2 sack or 1 sack scale pull. Of the deaths since that, I fucked up. I forget how I fucked up, but I fucked up for Aggron to die. This was our best lead for Maxi 1. And then, holy shit, the jump between that. Where did we sack this? I think that was maybe a Lily Cove rival sack. This was a misplay during Pyre. These were for Pyre tag. These 2 were on Maxi 2. Maybe this was on Tabitha, I believe. And then... Oh, yeah, those 3 were on Tabitha. Or on Maxi. And then this one was on Matt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is there a Pokemon that is completely mogged by another Pokemon in our box? The thing about Run and Bun is the mindset has you like, there's stuff that every one of these guys can do. Yeah. Yeah, that's my like only hesitancy about this the max attack strong draw Bruxus, especially seeing as we have, I mean like Psychic Fangs. We do have another Psychic, yeah, I guess. Yeah. There's maybe some weird... Is it ever Pidgeot? Is it ever min speed Pidgeot? There's probably some weird shit that it does that no one else does. Yeah. This thing is so fucking bad. Yeah. Yeah, and I think even in the situations where usually, like, we've been talking about, like, oh, this guy gets brought here, it just, like, never does it. Like, it never has the speed to get there. Pimimikyu. The fact that you spelled Pimimikyu correctly, that's kind of insane. Just off the rip. What's the level cap for this shit? Yeah, this honestly is probably worth taking time to do. Because this is the last important part of this fight, right? Yeah. Yeah, because aren't we going to want Psychic Fangs for down below? Yeah. Yeah, something in to a section I've never been before, my gut tells me Brux could be useful. Yeah. It's fun if we needed to roll compress. Like if we needed someone else. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go back to TATE LIZA. Yeah. What does low attack, low speed, minus defense... Any world where this guy fucking survives. Well, I guess even if they survive, they need to die. Yeah. Okay, okay, here it is. The random move they get ends up being Earthquake. Then they die. But it's cool. Yeah, there's no fucking way they survive here. Even if they did, even they like set up Tailwind and then... Yeah. Yeah. I'll take your word for that, because I think this Brux does have value. This bird maybe has some niche that this doesn't. I mean, just the fact that it has a Mega Evolution. We are... Flying types... They are... Staraptor is near the bottom of mons we would use for that. And someone hitting a quick close combat is going to be this guy. A guy hitting a good dual wing beat is going to be this guy, yeah. Crystal Beth? I think Crystal Beth, like... The thing that sucks about this game is that you can find use for every goddamn Pokemon. Like, I think there's definitely things that Crystal Beth can do that other mons can. Basically, what we're looking for is a mon that has the least unique traits. Like, we have a handful of Intimidators, so this isn't, like, super useful. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also leaning a little bit on you, Sal. One, so I can hide from responsibility in case we want Staraptor in the future. But also because I don't know what comes after this. So I trust your gut on that. Yeah. And this does line up with, like... I don't think we've used this Staraptor must. I think this is one that's still underleveled. And, like, most other situations where we're going to want a flying type. Like, let's see. Other Intimidators. We have... these two guys. flying types, guys who rip fighting type moves. Like, yeah. Okay, I think that we'll go Raptor Sack. We'll go Raptor Sack, scale on Pult. Okay, let's run it one more time, make sure everything looks right. Put this scale in. Hari's not gonna... Hari's coming to the Elite Four. You've never seen no fake out Hari at the Elite Four. Okay. Turn 1, we click U-turn into Azelf as they click Future Sight. Turn 2, we kill with D-darts. And we take 10% of life orb, go down to 90%. This Dragapult is a fucking monster. They're going to be showing Outspeed Oko here, showing Outspeed Oko here, and showing Outspeed Oko here. So that's going to bring in Latias. We're going to click Phantom Force. We disappear into the shadows. They do whatever the hell they want. We dodge the Future Sight. And then turn 4, we kill this guy. Brings us down to 80% with the Life Orb. Yeah. Yeah, Hari has done so much more than I ever expected them to. Yeah, that'll pick up this. And then, again, we're going in bait order. We're only going to be at 80, so we're not baiting Pursuit. This is always going to be Night Days. Oh, wait. What are we... Yeah, this is always going to be Night Days, so we're going to go into Hariyama on this. Hariyama with the Citrus Berry. If Hariyama gets hit by normal Night Days, Gem gets eaten. We're always baiting Sludge Bomb / Aura Sphere. There's no Night Days overlap on that. Yeah. And if it does crit Night Days with the Gem, that'll always put us into Citrus Berry range. We go down to like 49. Is that 49? That's 39. We go down to 39. We heal 25. We're never dead to... Yeah, go down to 39. We heal 25. We're back up to Sludge Bomb Aura Sphere. Then we go into B. B picks up the KO with Bleach Life. After, even if they get crit by Sludge Bomb coming in, they will be healed back up to full. Then that's going to bring in Hoopa. Hoopa, who is going to click Hyperspace Hole, because we're going to be at full health. That's the only thing they're going to be able to click. We'll go into Hanchi Bobanchi. And then we do the stall. Hanchi on there, Aura Sphere here. On Shadow Ball, we go here. Aura Sphere, we go here. Ba. Wait till it's only clicking Hyperspace Hole. We go into Honchkrow, who's going to need Secret Power. Who's going to stall out the last of those, if there are any remaining. Then, once this thing is down to struggling, we're going to go bring in our good pal Leon of the Keck variety, who is going to... So it'll kill itself across 4 turns of struggling. This is going to be Roleplay and Ice Punch, right? We want to keep Sucker Punch and Fake Out. So it's going to... We kind of need to go into... No, we don't need to go into Kecleon the turn it starts struggling, right? Because, well, first struggle is going to do a quarter of its health. First struggle is going to do a quarter of its health. Second struggle is going to do a second quarter of its health. Then we'd hit it with Ice Punch that would break the sub. So then it would be at 50% health. It would struggle again before we move, putting it down to 75%. And then we would click Ice Punch to kill it or I guess we Sucker... Does Sucker Punch work on struggle? Or do we definitely need to come in on the turn it starts struggling? Because it'll kill itself across 2 turns. Pull it the best man in the box. Yeah. Doesn't make you the go on the field. We're hopefully about to be winning. Yeah. Yeah. Can sucker punch struggle. Well, I found out about sucker punch struggle last night. Yeah. So ice punch won't break sub. Why doesn't it break sub? Why doesn't it break sub? Oh. Sí, claro, no me digas. Yes. There'll be a psychic type. Mamma mia. But feign attack would. So is that why we'd want to go feign attack instead? When would that run us into a problem? Because once it's struggling, it's on a 4-turn clock. I guess that would only be a problem if... How would that be a problem? Or would we just get rid of Sucker Punch and go Ice Punch, Feint Attack to cover both? But we can't steal the shit without it. And the way we're going to be stalling is going to... So this guy's going to be in. It's going to be Hyperspace Hole first. Then it's going to be Aura Sphere. Then it's going to be Shadow Ball. So what's the hypothetical here? So this is Hyperspace 1. Then it would be Aura Sphere 1. Shadow Ball 1. It's going to run out of Shadow Ball first. And then it would be clicking Hyperspace Hole. That's why we need Secret Power on this. Well, then it would be switching back between this guy and Aura until the Aura Spheres are gone. And then... So we're not going to have touched it at all during this point. Or can it get to the point where it's just like clicking sub? Because I don't know when in the order of clicking sub. Can we get... We gotta... Okay, let's... There's Hyperspace Hole. Okay, then it's only clicking subs. Role plays. Psych type. Okay, so it's gonna keep on subbing. Yeah. So does it run out of sub last? I guess it runs out of sub last then. Sub lasso. So I guess if it's running... So if it has sub last, if sub is the last thing that it's doing, and Kecleon's in to stall the sub clicking Ice Punch, and it takes 2 Ice Punches to break a sub, And Kekudon also needs to have no item. It takes 2 ice punches to break a sub. So it's going to end the series of events just clicking sub for X amount of turns in a row. What is the way it gets fucked? The way it would get fucked would be if Kecleon... I mean, I guess we could always, like, click Ice Punch, get the sub down to being 1 away from dying, and then just, like, click Fake Out over and over and over again. How much PP does Fake Out have? Until, like, the subs are all gone, and then it's 1 away from breaking. And then we, like, Fake Out, and then we, like, Ice Punch and all that shit. I think this should work. Where are you, Kek? Thanks, Lean Dion. Fake Out is 5 PP. Guess we could also Drain Punches. Well, that's the one we're getting rid of. We could Sucker Punch, too. Yeah, between Fake Out and Sucker Punch, that would be enough to do that. Okay. So we'll just go Ice Punch. Yeah. Okay. Roleplay Ice Punch. We can't click... yeah, I think we'll find a way. Okay. Yeah. 0 scale goat. Okay, anyways, after all that, we get the leftovers. We're the greatest of all time. We complete the heist. Fight 2. Beedrill's at full health. This guy sets up the psychic terrain. We kill with poison jab. That's honestly the most stressful part of this fight is the heist. Because once we do that, we're like home free. Because B kills Tapu. B showing fast kill here. Is dead slow kill here, even without the mega. So we U-turn into Staraptor, who gets fucking murked. U-turn from B does 88. We're spending a scale to boost the attack of this guy with the Life Orb. So that's going to be 199, 198. 88 plus... Oh, wait. Why did we need to spend the scale here? What didn't hit the range? Oh, it was this. It was the darts. Yeah. But I think 88 plus 198 definitely does it. Yeah. And then you're going to show... That's going to be... We're killing the Azelf. We're killing the Azelf. That's Life Orb 1. We're killing this guy with Phantom Force. That's Life Orb 2. We're swapping out on you, so you don't attack anymore. You're chilling. And you're at 80 for this, so you can bait the proper move. And then... Yeah, we are... What was I going to say? Phantom Forcing to kill this. That'll set it down to 70%. Oh, yeah, Mega. I'm so hyped for Mega Chime. Hopefully it's actually good. Then we're showing Outspeed Oko. It's going to think this Hoopa can survive through it, but they can't because of darts. Darts will put us down to 60, and then we'll click darts again to kill Latios, put us down to 50, and that'll win the fight. Yeah. This is Raptor. This we have Citrus on Star Raptor. Raptor into Pult, and then Pult cleans the back. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to need some... They're going to need to get way more than normally Mega Evolutions get. Okay, but I think it's Tate and Liza heist plus L plus ratio time. Special huge power. What would we call the special version of huge power? Mystic power. Psychic power. Special power. What is that noise? Sound moons into stab. That would be kind of cool. Give it like crazy coverage. Okay, B. Pult. Harold. The one and only Harold Yama. Yeah, that kind of rule. Also, this is DLC for the game that like literally just came out. Is it paid DLC? Lord, tell me it's not paid DLC. For a game that literally just came out. Yeah. And is it it's confirmed that like all of the like single game mechanics, or at least most of them, are going to be in Champions, right? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like they just ran out of time to put it into the game. Yeah. Because the meta game for Champions is going to be fucking weird. I imagine it'll be something like where you can't have like a Mega Evolved Terra Pokemon G-Maxing using a Z move. Like, that can't be the case. It has to be like you get to use one. Okay. Spending our final 2 scales. First on Celine Dion to be able to play some roles. We don't want Drain Punch. We're getting rid of Drain Punch, and we're getting rid of Knockoff. Cool. And our other final scale will be used on Mr. Pult. Attack. I think you should be allowed to play like that if you want. It just seems like it would be such a ridiculous metagame, though. Secret Power. Is the Secret Power tutor in Ice Punch? Secret Power tutor's in Slateport, right? It's so funny that Hariyama is clicking 0 moves. They just show up, they're like, oh, hey, and then they leave. Can't tell you, last time I've been to Slateport. Yeah. Oh, wait, not the right guy. Okay, a sensible choice. Get rid of Feint Attack, because we can reteach that. All right, let's set up our items, then I'll run to the bathroom, and then we're going to finally fucking do it. The end of Split 7. It's been months since we've been on this goddamn split. I don't want to know, Moonman. Secret Power. It's crack cocaine. Citrus Berry for Staraptor. Hari definitely needs one. More the Citrus Berry is for our sad little bird to have a way out. Actually, we should just probably give them nothing. Maybe there's something I unforesaw. We just need him to fucking die. That's your job. Hari needs a citrus. Haunch, I guess maybe we give Haunch a citrus in case something wacky happens. I mean, maybe we give Staraptor a citrus just for the same thing where, like, if we need to, like, do a swap and fuck things up. Like, something gets horribly fucked. Because as long as they don't die, they can do things. Because we just need them to die in the second fight. And we need Kecleon to have no item. This is confirmed. That's how Magician works. We can't steal an item if we already have an item. We need Life Orb on this guy. The heartbreaking moment where you forget to keep them clean. Life Orb, Citrus. Can I check out that newly minted Max Attack? Yeah. Citrus, Haunch, Secret Power, no item, and then Citrus. All right. think there's nothing else we can do. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then we're going to fight Tate and Liza, and then we're going to get our Urshifu. Holy moly. Okay. Gamers. The moment you've all been waiting for. We've been on this split for no fucking joke. 3 months. 3 fucking months. Hemming and hawing through all this bullshit. No, we have to go through and do all the puzzle. And if we accomplish this fight correctly, we will not only have our 7th badge, leaving us 1 badge away from completing the game, but we will additionally have an Urshifu, one of the best Pokemon in the entire game. And, because we're doing the heist, we'll be having a scanner item, which is crazy as well. We will be making a ludicrous amount of progress if we're able to win this fight. The big if. Yeah. This run has been going on for an exceptionally long time. Yeah, turn the rappel on. To say I'm nervous would be an understatement. Not only do we have to execute the heist perfectly, we're going to do everything else surrounding it perfectly. The heist, thankfully, is the sketchiest part of this fight for us, thanks to the investments we've made with this attack scale. There should be 1 sack and +1 leftovers. There's no more stalling that can be done now. All that is left to do is win. One last check for the boys at home. For the boys, the girls, and the MBs. Beedrillite, Life Orb, Citrus, Secret Power. No item, Citrus. Let's do it. Magician. Dude, I'm so fucking... Magician. If this Pokemon has no item to steal the Pokemon... Yeah, so we just need no item. Let's do it. I can't control Hoopa. Poor fuck, I'm so nervous. Poor Hoopa, who gets done getting their ass beat and stalled out in Fight 1 and then has to get their ass beat again. Okay. Fight number 1. It begins with a Mega Evolution and a U-turn. We're doing this all because of the future sight that is going to happen. Gets them down to scale, of course. Gets them down to sash, of course. We're going to go into LeBron James. There's the future sight. Okay. Going as planned so far. All right, then we are faster. We're going to click Dragon Darks and pick up this KO. As Elf is down. There's our Life Orb chip. This should bring in Mr. Latios, who's going to Mega Evolve. That future sight is going to come out this turn. We are going to Phantom Force to dodge it. Correct. We're going to disappear into the void. Draco Meteor is going to miss. Fails? Whew, that text box scared me for a moment. I thought it was all over. We kill Latias. Take additional Life Orb chip. Never dead to pursuit. Why? Oh, I got cooked. I got cooked by the illusion. Oh my god. I was like, why did Hooper come in? What did I do wrong? Dude, I got so cooked. It's always night days from Hoopa. Fuck, I hate this game. I hate this game. This game's so bad. This game's so bad. Let's go into Morgan Freeman. God damn it, bro. There's night days from Hoopa. Does not get the crit. We are only... Nah, never going to click Night Days. This is either Aura Sphere or Sludge Bomb. We go back into our good pal B. I can't believe I got cooked like that. Move doesn't matter. We'll heal up the full regardless. Cool. Hit him with that Leech Life to get back up to full. Alright. Now begins the counting. Call me Chocula the way I be counting. Oh shit, it wasn't Hoopa at all. It wasn't Hoopa at all. Alright. This is always Hyperspace Hole. Hyperspace Hole is a psychic move. We're going to go into our good pal Moonman. We are not clicking speed up at any point during this. That's one Hyperspace Hole. Now, Moonman, this is going to be Aura Sphere or Sub, which lets us go into our good pal LeBron James. Yeah. Get ready for a half hour of stalling. There's an Aura Sphere. It's one down. Okay, then this is always going to be Shadow Ball. We go into Celine Dion on the Shadow Ball. One Shadow Ball. This is then going to always be or Sphere. Okay. I think we've got it. Dude, I'm so nervous. We're just going to take it slow and steady. Got my counts going. Cool. Okay. This is going to be Shadow Ball. Yeah. Now we just go back and forth between these two. There's a Shadow Ball. And this will be Aura Sphere. That's third Aura Sphere. Okay. We're not close to this being a thing that matters yet. Shadow Ball. Another Aura Sphere. I love stalling. $420 Aura Spheres used up. Shadow Ball 4. Okay. Aura Sphere 5. Shadow Ball 5. Sphere 6. Emerald Kaiser reference. I could have ordered my box in a way that was that made this swapping a little bit easier. Or ordered my team. Shadow Ball 6. Okay. Let's not lose focus. Or Sphere 7. Shadow Ball 7. Good posture, good posture. Or Sphere 8. Shadow Ball 8. Holy shit, bro. I'm tense, I'm tense, I'm tense. I want to add additional commentary, but I don't want to fuck this up. Where's Sphere 9? This is like the perfect time for Moonman to show up and start yapping about something. Or Moonman shows up and then redeems like 20 push-ups, and I'm like, bro. Not the time. That's Aura Sphere 10. Halfway done Aura Spheres. Okay, this is going to be Shadow Ball 10. You motherfucker. This is why we can't have nice things. Okay. You motherfuckers. I gotta stay locked in. I gotta stay locked in. It's about power. It's about I stay to Zower. Or Sphere 11. Shadow Ball 11. We stay hungry. We devour. Okay, there's a sub. Okay. This changes nothing. We still continue to make the swaps. Shadow Ball is 15, right? Now here's where it gets to the point. The early part of the stall is easy. When you start doubting yourself. It's 15. Yeah. Where you start doubting yourself is when it gets scary. Okay, that's Shadow Ball 12. Or Sphere 12. I'm not sure we know if I can read. Okay, that's Shadow Ball 13. Or Sphere 13. Okay, 2 more Shadow Balls. Or Sphere 14. Okay. This should be the last Shadow Ball. Okay. And then this is going to be Aura Sphere 15. Okay. So, there should be no more Shadow Balls. We're not fucked if we miscount it. We're not fucked if we miscount it going into Honchkrow. But this should always be Hyperspace Hole if we've counted correctly. I can count. Let's go. Alright, then this is always Aura Sphere now. Okay. There are 4 Aura Spheres left, and there are 6 Hyperspace Holes left. Okay. Four Aura Spheres left. Stay relaxed. Too blessed to be stressed. Okay. Two Aura Spheres left. Okay. Okay. Two Hyperspace Holes left. This should be the last Aura Sphere. Okay. And this should be Hyperspace Hole. Now, I don't know if this clicks sub here or hyperspace hole here? I don't think it matters because it's out of aura spheres, out of hyperspaces. I think once it's only subbing is when we can go into Kecleon, roleplay, and then make our great attempt for the theft. Again, if I did miscount, we're still fine. We're going to click Secret Power because it'll do no damage. Okay, that's the last hyperspace hole. We can even check one more. Actually, no, it would only click hyperspace hole if it was out of shadow balls and out of aura spheres. So there's 9 subs left. Subs? You here at the Save as Untitled broadcast can sub. Okay, never mind. So then we go into Kecleon and we start throwing ice punches. Or do we go into Kecleon and... because it's going to sub 9 times. We want to, like... I guess we don't want to break the sub right away. We just want to make sure we can kill the sub. I think this is still always a swap in the Kecleon. We want to make sure we just don't... it doesn't die to struggle while we kill the sub. This will be sub 2. Okay. So we want to roleplay. Sub 3. Because it's a ghost type. Okay. We are magician. Okay. Ice punch here won't break the sub. Ice punch here will set it up for the sub. So, and there's 7 more turns of sub left. Well, at some point, we want to ice punch. Yes. That's sub 4. Because we want to leave this sub at 1 hit away from breaking. Yeah, so now sub is 1 hit away from breaking. This is the other Hoopa, right? Because with this, yes, the sub should break with the next one. So now I think we want to stall out 6 turns and then click Ice Punch, Ice Punch. So I think we want to go 1. 5 subs left. 4 subs left. 3 subs left. Oh, wait. 3 subs left. Let's wait till it's clicked. Two subs left. This will be 1 sub left. This should be the final turn of sub. So it's going to click its last sub, and we're going to break the sub. Okay. Now Hoopa should be struggling. We have Magician. They have leftovers. We should be able to hit them with Ice Punch, steal the lefties. Here is a question. Does struggle, if they struggle and hit us back, does that steal the lefties back? But I guess we're always, well, let's not find out. Struggle, Magician. No, but doesn't roleplay just copy the ability? Aren't we both Magician? Okay, you think it does. So why don't we just have Star Raptor finish this one up? Right? We should just have Star Raptor finish this one up. There's no reason to not do that. Plus Struggle's going to do less damage, Cope. Well, I guess we'll find out if they steal our citrus here. Okay, cool. So we would have lost the leftovers. I bet we would have been fine, like the back and forth, but just good to know. Cool. That is a successful heist. It's not over yet. We still get a second fight. Yeah, yeah. Star Raptor got to pick one out on the way out the door. That's pretty sick. We do kind of love to see that. All right. Bapu Bebe. We outspeed an Oka with Poison Jab. Correct. Then this should bring in Metagross. Bingo. We're gonna U-turn the hell out of here as this thing Mega Evolves. Staraptor. Staraptor, you did incredible things. I mean, you saved us from not screwing up the heist. Thank you for being a part of this. Goodbye, Chris Starley. Earthquake for them missing? Earthquake moment? Ah, no, they're giga dead. One of the first Pokemon we caught. Damn. And now begins the shenanigans. Go get him, LeBron. Phantom Force does the most damage. I'm out of here. That's another one for LeBron. Why are the Mega Cries like 400 decibels louder than all the other ones? This brings in Hoopa, who thinks they survived because they've got a Focus Sash. Little do they know, we are smoking these darts over here. Only able to be done because we spent a scale into attack and we naturaled having the up attack nature. Ludicrous from LeBron. Truly living up to his name. And last but not least, we click darts one more time and we kill this guy. And that is Tate and Liza heist with one death. Thank you so much. And after 3 months of struggles, we are done the Tate and Liza split. We have 7 badges, just 1 away from heading to the Elite Four. The run and bun nightmare is close to being over. Let's go, bro. Just had to check that it was there. Just had to see it for myself. Now the most important part, though. We got to go get Ursha Labubu. Okay, what stats are we looking for on Labubu? We got to send our guy. Really from the beginning, right? Route 102, damn. First death since Matt. Actually, that's not that far ago. Ursha Labubu. Okay, where's the guy who gives it to us? I've never been this far. I don't know where to go. Holy shit, bro. This is so exciting. It's exciting until we get the 9 scale goat. Top right, old man. Is old man the person who's giving it to us, or are you calling me old man? Was that meant to be a comma instead of a period? Yes. Okay. Oh, look, it's me. It's Scott from Scott. Oh, that guy. That old man. It's a white rock? Oh my god, they kept the text in. Let's go. The best text in this fucking game. Alright. The most important moment. What are we looking for? 31s in all stats. We don't know what it is until it evolves, right? Thank you. What are we naming? 31 everything adamant. Oh, damn! Sweet Sprout, thank you for the 5 gifted. Goddamn! Okay. We did win. We won and we completed the heist. Let's fucking go, dude. Big hypes. Bum, 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 bum. Is for La Boo Boo. Okay, we got La Foo Foo then. La Foo Foo. La Boo Boo. Okay, it's gotta be good now. La Boo Boo. Okay. Do we level... When do we find out what Urshifu this is? How long do we have to level it up? I guess we should do both reveals at once. Level 50. We just run the levels. And nothing we delay for. Yeah, it gets all the moves after. Okay. If their name was Munch, they would have been better. Well, there's only one and only Munch. Here we go, gamers. So, Dark 1 is better for... Dark 1 is better for the Elite Four. Water 1 is better for the rest of the game, or do I have that reversed? Also, what... I don't know what moves we won here. I'm assuming it's Iron Head, Brick Break. Cool. Any of these tech moves? Dude, I'm just so... I'm just such in don't fumble the bag mode. I'm in such don't fucking fumble. I guess we can relearn this move and that move, right? So it doesn't really... We can keep everything. Cool. Dynamic Punch is never a move we're going to click. 50% accuracy. Yeah. Well, if we get the Dark one, we'll have 2 Dark types. Surging Strikes has got a mid. Okay. Here we go. I mean, we have Urshifu regardless of which one we get. Still busted before Elite Four. Yeah. We already have a really good Elite Four team. We would love a really good Dark type. I think we kind of want Dark type one. Believe that is Mr. Water type guy. But still, yeah, again, it's a la boo boo. It is not a la foo foo. We've gotten the wet one. Wet la boo boo. Pause. I don't think I want wet la boo boo. I don't think we want either of these moves. Maybe we'd use Lear someplace. Drowned la boo boo. I'll just do it over Scary Face. Okay. Now the real important part. What do these stats look like? We want a down special attack nature, I would assume. We're guaranteed some 31s here, I think. Sassy? That's a down speed. 3 Scout Goat? 3 Scout Goat? I mean, 31 attack, 31 defense probably is good. It's just, the 31s are in really good spots. It just, the problem is the fucking nature. 3 Scout Goat. 3 Scout Goat, I guess. Damn. 3 Scout Goat. Yeah. Well, shit, gamers. We fucking made it. Holy shit, bro. I gotta change the level cap. Oh my god. I never thought we'd make it this far. I didn't think we'd make it this far. Holy shit, bro. We might actually beat Run and Bun 1 before Run and Bun 2 drops. It's gonna be like the day I beat it. It'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, Run and Bun 2. Ah, golly. Yeah, I'm excited. Anyways, gamers, if you've been enjoying the adventures that have taken us here all the way on our 6th run, consider dropping that follow if you're here, haven't been here before. The hype chest? What the fuck's a hype chest? Whatever. Anyways, gamers, shorter stream tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't want to jump into doing any of tag. I think this is... Oh, I gotta fix the overlay, yeah. But yeah, if you enjoy the stream, you enjoy getting gifted subs by La Boo Boo, consider dropping that follow. If you really want the real content, the thing I'm most proud of, if you want something to watch over the 2 days we won't be streaming, made a video about beating Emerald Kaizo. That's pretty cool. Remember, follow's free, but if you got a sub as well, you can drop that. No Wordle! Not the Wordle! Oh, fuck. Okay. I'll play Wordle real quick. I'll play Wordle real quick. You can't even watch me play Wordle. I guess unless you've already played Wordle today. I'll say real quick. But yeah, appreciate y'all gamers tuning in. Yeah, you haven't even played Wordle, and half the people can't watch. I'm gonna do Wordle off stream, because half the people who would be here would be fucking getting spoiled from it. So I want to send this love to someone else. Yeah, exactly. I want to send the love to someone else before everyone leaves, because they don't want to get spoiled by Australian Wordle. Okay. The oboe section. Anyways, gamers, I appreciate you tuning in. It's been a hell of a stream. It's been a hell of a run so far. We're closing in on the end. I would appreciate if you were here with me for it. I've been your friendly neighborhood Saves Untitled. If you want to see any of the runs that got us here... No! That sucks, Munch. Oh, wait, that's the wrong command. If you want to see any of the runs that got us here as well, the lines that we cheesed out or cheeked out to get here. Anyways, enough yapping. I've been Saves Untitled. I appreciate you all. I will see